Hello, welcome to the Sports Chowdown. I'm Red Velvet. He's Uncle Lump.
Hello.
Today we're not running around like crazy people.
I felt like I just
At
was
least
though.
on camera.
Yeah, on camera. We sure were off camera.
We look dialed in, ready to go. I just woke up from a 2-hour nap,
and I've been very busy. I feel like I've been
on
running
the
around
road,
like crazy.
on the road again,
Working with sponsors.
Take
I had
care
a
of
good meeting.
business. Yeah, you had a good meeting.
I just went really long. We had a really good meeting. Shout out to Blue Anchor Roofing and Restoration.
Well, with that, let's start off hot. Let's start off with our gold sponsor. I want to thank our gold sponsors for letting us do what we do, and where they are. Pappy's Barbecue, Meet, Eat, Repeat. Wabash Valley Plumbing, they lay pipe. That's our slogan, not theirs. U.S. Lawns, they mow grass. RJ's Fulmore, Jared can spell, and they have cool suits.
I fixed it.
Yeah. ML Productions, they make movies. Stitch Brands, they embroider stuff. Peak Performance Gym, no peak, no results.
It's a gym.
Wabash Valley Adult Teen Challenge, meeting you at the crossroads of addiction. Blue Acre Roofing and Restoration, they fix stuff. Thank you, gold sponsors.
Good job.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Do you like the teleprompter?
I like it.
Okay, makes it a little easier.
I like it.
And it looks like we know what we're doing.
So
yeah.
I'm like,
When I fixed it, I did that. I added an extra, I think, half a second or more on every one of them. That way, it was a little more laid back and a little less.
Every half second I can.
Yeah. We don't want to speed race.
So I don't sound like Donnie from the Wild Thorn.
What was the guy on Viva La Bam? Don Vito? Was that guy's name?
Yeah. These kids today are like,
kinda
what's Viva La Bam?
What is that, you old people? Sorry, children.
The show's over 20 years old.
Is it really? We are old.
Yeah, we are.
I just realized I had a giant bald spot on the side, top of my head, so that's cool.
Well, that's why I wear a hat.
Yeah, I just need to make sure my head's shaved at all times, apparently, because I looked down and saw the 4K camera, and my head is bald back here.
Well, that happens.
Thanks, Dad and Grandpa.
Yeah, that happens. I don't know if you've seen, but I'm wearing the shirt of Ashton Adonis.
You acknowledged our champion.
The Diner Podcast champion, the new Diner Podcast champion. He won the vacant title Saturday night at the Clay County Fairgrounds at Summer Bash.
And it was awesome. It was glorious.
So once again, if you've not been to Signal 10 Wrestling, you need to go Saturday, September 28th, Fall Fury. Get your tickets. They'll be on sale soon. And go. It's a family-friendly show, hard-hitting action. You see us more again.
Yeah, we talk a lot in the ring.
We talk a lot in general.
Yeah, that's just what we do all the time. We never shut up. So
yeah, guess that's fit for the show, pal.
I can't say we don't shut up.
No,
I feel like that's very friendly.
We get scolded in school for saying that.
I want comments. If you are watching, I want to know if that was family friendly. I think that was very family friendly. I'm not sure.
That was Harold.
He says we're cool. I'm not sure that helps with our family friendly.
You're cool too, Harold.
He sent that before we asked the question, but
okay.
Anyway.
We had a podcast release today.
Yes.
Derek Snyder from White Rock Contracting.
So I want to apologize. I saw his comment whenever I did the Photoshop this morning. So the last 2 episodes have not had Photoshop. I found out they also do not have an intro or an outro.
Oh.
So I have to do some fixing, but I did figure out the Photoshop this morning, but I was running around like a crazy person. And then that was like the first military picture that I saw that had 3 people. And I'm like, well, that looks cool. So then I put it on there and then I was like, that has nothing to do with anything about the episode and I was like, whatever. It still looks cool. So I went with it.
Could have been worse. You could have been our faces on the diner waitresses.
True.
So.
Again. But the Photoshops are back.
They're back and they're better than ever.
And don't worry, Jeremy, you will be Photoshopped. I will fix it.
We will fix it. And Shelly will fix it.
Yeah, Shelly was the other one that I did not get.
Yeah.
Shelly and Cassandra.
We have a couple new leagues joining the team.
And before we get started, we do have a highlight reel. I got to figure out, it will not send. So there is still time. If you have clips from this past week or anything cool you want to send, or if you just remember something from any of the senior league games from Saturday, I believe I have access to all of those so I can clip them out. And I'm hoping to have that out either tonight or tomorrow. So if you have some time, send some clips in and we'll get them added.
All right. We're going to start off. We have a new league, the Terre Haute Boys and Girls Club. Sweet. We got some, thank you, Samantha, Alex, for helping us get into that club. We have the Bengals versus the Bears. I believe this is their junior league or 3rd and 4th grade. I'm not sure what they call it over there, but in dumb terms for us, it's junior league.
Either way.
Bears versus Bengals. And it was an impressive display of prowess for the Bengals. Grace Starling scored a 25-yard touchdown. Joey Lalou, if I butcher your name, I apologize, added a 5-yard touchdown, and DJ Baker had an electrifying touchdown that was named play of the game.
And if I butcher your name, I'm just an idiot and I can't read.
Yeah, he can't read. And then on the defensive side, defense was relentless. Judah Fisher led the charge with 2 sacks.
Nice.
And then the opposition was held to 0 points and 0 first downs.
Shutout. Great job.
And that was their jamboree, I believe. So week 1 starts next week. We hope to get some more teams.
So who won, the Bears or the Bengals?
The Bears.
Who do you think wins in a real fight, a bear or a Bengal?
I'm going with Bengal
Bengal?
because I like tigers.
Bears have a lot of weight behind them.
But I like tigers.
I like tigers. Tigers are strong. Bears are, I don't know. That's an interesting one.
I don't know. What is Heath Wells saying? I see red velvet something.
He said red velvet looks better with a Sam Knight shirt. No, he does not, Heath. And I don't appreciate your booing, sir.
Well, that's neither here nor there. I have to acknowledge what's
I got
on our
booed.
brand. You did get
A
booed.
bunch of crap.
Well, you like the bad guys. That's on you.
Hey,
So,
I picked the right one.
well, whatever.
He is our champion now.
I'm going over to you because I want to see if you can pronounce this name of this
All
team.
right. CCSL verse. We're going to go with, it looks like Russiaville.
Russiaville. They played the Russians.
All right. They played the Russians. And it looks like the Russians stormed and took them down. It was 12-0. On the batting side, Hadley Pearson with a hit, Anna Moore with a hit, and Ellie Meisner with a hit.
Yep.
Great job, girls.
They played in Lagodi this weekend, and we
When
were
they played against Russians. It's not
the
fair.
Russians came to Lagodi. I don't know, but then we were busy Saturday, so I got to go Sunday and watch that game. But then we're gonna move on to the CCSL 10U All-Star team. They had a heck of a run.
Update. The Bengals won the game. Did
Okay.
you say that?
Yeah,
Did
I
you
said
say
the
Bears?
Bengals.
Oh, I thought you said the Bears
I
won.
said the Bengals.
Okay.
Or maybe I said the Bears, but the
Well,
Bengals won.
the Bengals won.
Yeah.
There was just a comment.
When the defense holds the team to 0 and
That
they score 3
perfect
touchdowns,
sense.
the team with 3
The
touchdowns.
team with
wins.
0
Yeah.
first downs did
Yeah.
not win the game.
No.
Okay, got it.
Back to softball.
Now we learned how football works. Thank you.
We had the 10U team. The CCSL All-Stars raced by Pike County, and CCL won 18-2. And then they faced the Lady Lions, and they won 7-6. I heard that was quite a dogfight.
Oh,
And then Sunday morning, CCSL faced Owen Valley Stars. Clay County wins 16-5. And then Clay County faced. I can't talk.
You got
this morning.
this.
I just woke up.
yeah, I was going to say, your brain is not quite functioning
No.
yet.
CCSL faced Bar Reeve. Bar Reeve did win 10-2, bringing it into their All-Star season.
Good work,
Some
ladies.
stats for the weekend for them. Avery Weichel, 2 hits and RBI, 14 stolen bases.
Jeez.
And then Laney Hughes, 3 hits and RBI and 12 stolen bases.
These girls are aggressive.
They're thieves.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Leah Modest had a hit, 8 RBIs and 10 stolen bases. Avery Hoskins had a hit and 8 stolen bases. Tinsley Lamont, 3 hits, 3 RBIs and 11 stolen bases.
Goodness gracious.
Chloe Hoskins had 9 stolen bases. Vivian Moore, 3 hits, 2 RBIs, a double, and 13 stolen bases.
Good job, Vivian.
Mira Blystone, a hit and 6 stolen bases. Lindley Brashears, a hit and 5 stolen bases. Maisie Maurer had 4 stolen bases. Ivy Dyer with 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases. And then on the mound, Avery Hoskins, 21 strikeouts for the weekend.
Jeez.
And
good
Maisie
job.
Maurer had 1.
What do you think your body would do if you had to steal 12 bases?
Well, after like 3, I'd probably hurt myself
Just quit.
and just be like, I'm done. I'm done, pal. So I do want to give a shout out when they faced the girl 10U faced the Valley Stars. They were doing some dances before the game started, and they walked over to the dugout, invited them to come out and dance with them.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
it was a cool display of camaraderie,
Yeah,
I guess, or
and they get to have some
congeniality. I
fun.
don't know the term, but both teams got to intermingle and have some fun together.
Congeniality, like Beauty. Isn't that a movie, Mrs. Congeniality?
Yeah, that's Sandra Bullock in.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
This is a
I think they made a sequel.
Yeah, I think they did. You're right.
Okay, now we move to some CYFL Pee Wee action.
All right. The Pee Wee Black Knights took on the Maroon Knights in a battle, 30-29 Black. On the offensive side, Drake Pettiford, 4 touchdowns. Krieg Moore with 15 yards. And then on the defensive side, Drake Pettiford with a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and a white screen that I now cannot see anything.
It was a defensive touchdown,
And
not
a
white
defensive touchdown, making 5 touchdowns
5
on the day.
toe
for Mr.
touchdowns.
Drake Pettiford. Great job, buddy. And then on the offense for Maroon, Asher Loudermilk with 4 touchdowns, an extra point and 2-point conversion.
Oh, yeah.
Jace Barker, Jacob Goebel, and Calix Imsweiler had multiple open field blocks. And then on the defensive side, Asher Albright, Calix Imsweiler, Max Sheridan, Grayson Allen had multiple sacks. Great job, kids. And then the Pee Wee Silver Knights.
So hold on. He mentioned
We
he sent it to
don't
me.
know.
He sent it to me earlier this morning.
He
I
didn't
forgot.
finish the notes, so I do not know.
Hold on, Michael Morse. Coach Michael Morse, send me the notes. Hold on.
You are getting a live look of how we get our stats.
He faced the Silver Knights faced Sullivan, and Sullivan won 20-12.
All right, Sullivan won 20-12. Sullivan looked very, very good.
Sullivan's a good program.
Shout out to Sullivan because they played very, very well,
Yep.
I think, across the board.
I think so.
On the offensive side, Emerson Moore with a touchdown and Sebastian Dighton with a touchdown. And then on defense, River Stewart with 6 tackles, Jack Powell with 6 tackles, Emerson Moore with 5 tackles and a sack, and Huxley Tilley with 5 tackles. They played a great second half and gave it our best shot, losing by a touchdown.
Good job. Why won't this click? There it is.
The computer is
Well,
it might
the
finally be
computer
crashing.
is old. It's from 2011. It's old like us. All right. Now we move to the junior league action. The White Knights face North Central Farmersburg Thursday night.
I think that's how old most of these children are.
Probably. Well, the ones you just covered, they're old. That's older.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're like 6, 7, 8.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it'd be like a what?
We're in the junior.
13.
This computer's
Oh
in
yeah,
the junior
It's
league
a
now.
little
bud.
older.
It's in the junior
It's
league.
almost in the middle school.
Yeah, or older. Yeah. The White Knights beat the Farmersburg Thunderbirds 22-12. Some offensive stats: Mason Miller, 4 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Xavier Gerchik, 4 carries, 45 yards, a touchdown, and 40 return yards.
Nice.
Liam Fabre had 7 carries, 61 yards, and 2 2-point conversions.
Great
one was a
job.
run, one was a pass.
Nice.
Zyler Williams had a 2-point conversion reception.
Nice.
And then on the defensive side, Liam Fabre, 5.5 tackles. Marius Gint, 3 tackles. Kai Lark, Luke Leslie, and Caden Vester had 2 tackles each.
Great job.
Then on the Black Knights, they face Sullivan. Sullivan wins 18-8. The offense for the Black Knights, Dalton DeWitt got ahead of myself there. Dalton DeWitt,
Slow down.
4 carries, 31 yards, and a tud. Kason Keith, 5 carries, 56 yards, and a 2-point conversion.
Nice.
River Trussler had 1 carry for 8 yards.
Good
And
job.
we had strong offensive line play from Cooper Deal, Stephen Geraci, Connor Whitehead, Blaze Branson, Cullen Drury, Bryson Silvers, and Dane Cook. That's not the comedian.
Oh,
Spelled different.
that'd have been cool if he was out there getting.
Yeah.
Well, I think he'd get in trouble if he was out there pancaking
He's
children.
like 50 now, so not
Just
that
running over kids.
Talking
That's
about
not
Burger
nice.
King drive-thrus and stuff. Yeah.
I like when they shout out the linemen. That's awesome.
Yeah,
We need more
thank
of that.
you. Thank you, Coach Kogan Keith, for giving some shout-outs to the linemen. Dalton DeWitt and Bryson Silvers each had a pancake in the game.
I think we're a little biased though, because both of our children are linemen. So you know,
yeah. You got to give the linemen love,
Yeah.
you know?
without those boys in the front, the little boys don't run as fast.
That's
Well, they do, but they just get hit quicker.
I don't know. Well, you need linemen. So
In
linemen,
theory,
I'm going to give you all lineman props right now. If your name's not mentioned, they
Great
couldn't
job.
do without you. Drake Pedver could not score those 4 touchdowns without you.
the defensive one, he could definitely score with that. That was
Needed blocking from the defensive lineman.
fair.
Boom,
There you go.
boom.
There's always an angle.
Exactly.
like
There's
wrestling.
always an angle. I think it's from Cruella.
Oh, okay.
Defense.
Is that
for
like the
Black Knights.
Dalmatian lady?
Yeah, have you not seen that movie?
No,
You
I've
should.
seen like the 101 Dalmatians.
It's got
like
the
old
lady.
cartoon.
It's got the girl from Superbad in it. I can't remember her name.
Okay.
Emma Stone.
Oh
Boom.
yeah. There we
Anyway,
go.
defense for the Black Knights. Dalton DeWitt, 7 tackles. Kyler Keith, 5 tackles. Kason Keith, 4 tackles, 2 for a loss. River Trussler, 4 tackles and a forced fumble. Bryson Silvers had 4 tackles. Cullen Drury, 3. Paxton Drury and Blaze Branson and White Hayes had 2 apiece. Oliver Crum, Daglin Dilly, and Connor Whitehead with 1.
Great job.
And then, there's more.
Wait,
And
there's
there's
more.
more. Silver Knights faced the Maroon Knights. This was a battle for a belt.
Oh,
Ooh, the Silver Knights retain 16-13. Landon Zabo, 7 carries, 80 yards, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion. Lucas Harrison had 7 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown. Earl Donald, 2 carries and 9 yards. Grayson Forker had 1 carry for 14. And Carter Burnett had 1 carry for 2.
great job.
Then on defense, Earl Donald led the way, 7 tackles, 1 for a loss, and a sack. Cam McCoy, though, he wasn't far behind. 6 tackles, 1 for a loss, and a safety.
And a couple big days.
Parker Neese, 3 tackles, 1 for a loss, and a fumble recovery. Jace Hickman had 2 tackles. Johnny Pot Roast, he had 1 tackle for
Great
a loss.
nickname.
Lucas Harrison, Grayson Forker, Lincoln Trout, and Carter Burnett, 1 apiece.
Great job.
Then for the offense, Lincoln Powell, monster day for Lincoln Powell. 7 carries, 139 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Jackson Pestoff, 3 carries, 23 yards, and an extra point. Easton Herbert had 6 carries for 4. Buster Ray, 4 carries, 2 yards, 1 pass completion for 10, And Landon Pestoff had 1 catch for 10 yards.
Great job.
Then on defense for the Maroon, Max Osborne led the way, 6 tackles. Landon Pestoff with 4, Easton Herbert with 3. Buster Ray, Jackson Pestoff, Grayson Goshen. I held up the wrong 2. They had 2 tackles. Lincoln Powell, Jamison Arizmendi, Kyler Smith, Nolan Moore, and Zane Curtis. 1.
Great job.
I'm going to zoom in for you.
Thank you.
Well, I'm moving to the senior league for the
I feel
CYFL.
like I've been running for multiple days and I'm very tired. So
Me too.
the fact that I've not butchered multiple names is amazing
Yeah, I've been
to me.
doing it now.
Yeah, I'm glad I've passed that on to you.
Pass the torch.
Happy to help.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the senior league. The Black Knights took on Sullivan, 26-19 Sullivan. Black did not give up, though. They did very, very well in the second half.
Battle back.
Woke up a little bit. On the offensive side, Jet Barker, 135 yards and 3 touchdowns. Great job, buddy.
Big day.
Ethan Shaley, 3 pass completions for 7 yards. Caden Longo with 7 yards. Jerome Robinson with 3. Bentley McVeigh with 2 yards and 4 pass completions. And Bryson Butcher with 37 yards, a pass completion, 2 yards, and an extra point. Then on the defensive side, Jet Barker, 12 tackles, an interception for a pick 6.
That's his second one in a row.
Yes, he reads those routes so well and
Man.
jumps it and is gone. He's done it twice, 2 games in a row.
I'm getting 2023 Porter Jones vibes.
Yeah.
Every JV game last year he had a pick 6.
Oh, man, maybe you can go run the table this year. You got it, Jet. Let's see. Let's Caden Longo, 6 tackles. Jonah Harrington, 2 tackles and a big sack. Damon Ferry, 2 tackles and a big sack. Chandler Westfall with 2 tackles. Jerome Robinson, Bentley McVeigh, Bryson Butcher, and Grayson Berry all added a tackle apiece, and there were 4 gang tackles. And then the White Knights take on Sullivan, 22-0. Sullivan gets the victory again. On the offensive side, Javon Robinson with 3 carries for 27 yards. Cale Sessinger with 7 carries for 26 yards. And Crease Staley with 6 carries for 22 yards. And then on the defensive side, Ben Ader, Cale Sessinger, Gavin Bowling, Rylan Hollowell, Javon Robinson, my brain just stopped working there for a second, and Nelson Norton, all with 2 tackles apiece. And then Gavin Hendricks added a tackle and a fumble recovery. And then Crease Staley, Chuck Moore, and Iverson Vaughn all added a tackle apiece.
I want to apologize to Nelson Norton. I've been saying your name wrong for 2 years. I thought it was Norton Nelson.
Oh, he went like dyslexia with his name.
Well, I'm not a smart man.
Me neither.
I may not be a smart man, but I do know what love is. That's Forrest Gump for you kids.
We have had all of the, up-to-date references today on this show.
I know. All of our references are 30 years or older.
We're going to have to learn about like Fortnite and Roblox and things so we can actually like make
Okay, well, here's my experience with Fortnite. I'm terrible. I've played 4 times in my life, and I did make it to the final 2 once out of those 4 times.
We should stream us playing Fortnite.
It's on the system.
I think we should do that.
All right.
Maybe we do that tonight. We play Fortnite and just commentate us playing Fortnite.
Play Fortnite. All right. All
right. We're gonna play Fortnite after this and stream
we go
it
down
live,
too many rabbit holes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe not listen with the kids. We'll see. We'll try to do our best.
All right. Bow. This is the battle.
Yeah.
This is a battle for the belt. There's a
How many belts do we have?
We have 3.
Oh.
Well, 1 physical belt.
We're gonna have to buy 2 more.
Now
belts.
it's just like an imaginary belt that floats around.
We got a credit card. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
We can get 2 more.
We'll get it.
We'll get there.
The Maroon Knights versus Silver
All right.
Knights. This was a dogfight. I've heard so many good things about this.
7-6 Maroon. So that is a chunk of the highlights. I just got to watch it. It was a hard hitting matchup. It was awesome to watch the highlights. So look forward to that here in a little bit. But on the offensive side, Ryder Neville, 4 carries with 7 yards. Did you say who won? Because I did.
Maroon won 7-6.
All right, cool. There you go. Maroon won 7-6. Great job and great game.
And I was told by a proud papa, Nolan Thiemann caught the catch on like 4th and 20 to ice the game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
good
got
job,
the first
Nolan.
down, and it was over.
That's awesome. Good job, Nolan.
But good job, both teams.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun game. Ryder Neville, 4 carries with 7 yards. Eli Marlowe, 3 carries for 15 yards. Braylon Bruce with 1 carry for 15 yards. Nolan Thiemann with 1 reception for 15 yards. Max Rates, 8 carries, 40 yards, 2 receptions for 18 yards, and a touchdown. And then Colt Sims, 12 carries, 55 yards, 2 pass completions with 30 yards and a touchdown. Great game, Colt.
Good job.
180 yards total, 1 time of possession. And then on the defensive side for the Maroon, Colt Sims leading the way with 6 tackles. Colton James with 3 tackles and a fumble recovery. Great job. Jeremiah Dickinson with 3 tackles. Ryder Neville with 3 tackles. Max Rates with 2 tackles and a pass deflection. Cruz Shepard and Reed Robinson, along with Colton Jones, had 2 tackles apiece. And Jacob Greenwell, Tucker Cooksey, and had a tackle apiece, and then Braylon Bruce with a pass deflection. This game was a defensive dogfight that kept the intensity up until the final second of the game. Then on the offensive side for the Silver, Trenton Monteith with 5 yards, Eli Phillips with 13 yards, Case Bath with 93 yards and a touchdown. And then on the defensive side, Jace Combs with 4 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss.
Good job, Great White Shark.
That's a great nickname as well.
Dude, I walked up to him and he was probably 6. He's like, I'm the Great White Shark. I've been calling him that ever since.
I'm sure he appreciates the impression.
He looks at me like I'm dumb, but so does everybody else.
Yeah, it's par for the course. Brant Kraft with 4 tackles, Case Bath with 3 tackles. 2 of them are on the highlight video. Colt went for a ride.
Oh, cool.
It was pretty cool. Sorry, Colt. Let's see. Carter Coughlin with 3 tackles, Remington Wise with 2, Eli Phillips with 2, Kai Brewer with 2, Zach Colclaser with a tackle and a pass deflection, Noah Isbell, Maddox Stidman with a tackle apiece, and Landon Brewer with a forced fumble and a fumble recovery.
All right.
Shout out to the Brewer brothers. They overcame adversity, faced their fears, and won personal battles to take their game up to the next level. Great job, boys.
That was from Coach Brian Bumgardner. He wanted us to shout you.
Great job, kid. That's awesome.
Now we move over to the GYFL Greencastle Youth Football League. Tiger Cubs faced Monrovia. The Tiger Cubs win 12-6. Some offensive stats. Aiden Day have 65 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hunter Monroe with 40 yards and Tucker Hatfield with 25. Then on the defense, Waylon Willis. I put Wilson every time I type his name. Waylon Willis. 6 tackles, 3 for a loss.
Is that Dennis the Menace? Yeah, Mr. Wilson. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, well, that's another old movie. Gabe Whitman, 5 tackles and 3 for a loss. Justin Gurrell, 5 tackles, 1 for a loss. Tucker Hatfield had 5 tackles. Aiden Dayhuff with 4. Mason Goodpasture, 3 tackles and a sack. Easton Neely, 3 tackles, 1 for a loss, and a fumble recovery to win the game.
Great job, buddy.
Hunter Monroe had 2 tackles and a sack.
Good job.
And that does it for all those. All the loot, the wrap-ups. Now is my favorite time. The Red Velvet Power Performer. This week's power performers for CCSL 10U, Avery Hoskins. 8U is Anna Moore. For the CYFL Pee-wee, Drake Pettiford, Emerson Moore. CYFL Juniors, Lincoln Powell, Earl Donald. CYFL Seniors, Colt Sims and Jet Barker. GYFL Seniors, Aiden Dayhuff and Waylon Willis. And Terre Haute Boys and Girls Club, DJ Baker and Judah Fisher. Congratulations.
Great job.
So that does it for this edition of the Chowdown. We want to keep growing, so keep sending those stats.
Yep, and I'll have the highlight video out either tonight or tomorrow. So if you have any clips or anything else you want to send in, send away, and we'll do our best to get it added.
And next weekend is the varsity jamborees, scrimmages, all that good stuff. So high school coaches, if you're listening, send us those things too, because they're not on Max Preps. Yeah, so I can't track them from there.
We need your help.
We need your help.
I need that Bugs Bunny gif from Space Jam. Oh, another one. We are on fire with the movie.
You are really dating us right now.
We are old.
Yeah, we are. But thank you for tuning in. We're out of here. Keep pushing.
Bye.